didn't take all necessary steps. Our national interest.
Now, the American President Donald Trump's announcement of a 25% tariff has sent shockwaves through the Indian markets. All sectoral indices, barring the FMCG and media, have shut in the red. The immediate market reaction has been pretty sharp. Textiles, auto, oil and gas and pharma have borne the brunt, while investor sentiment has turned distinctly risk-averse. Now, India's exports to the United States now face some significant pricing and margin issues. Now, textiles and gems and jewellery are expected to suffer the most given their high exposure to the American market. The jewellery orders from Surat and Mumbai have been put on hold. The auto sector was partially shielded as many do not export directly to the United States. In the oil and gas sector, fears over crude supply disruptions due to US-Russia sanctions has led to a 1.5% index correction. In the pharma sector, although the tariffs are unlikely, stocks have corrected as the United States remains the largest purchaser of India's generic drugs. The broader concern is this: US exports make up nearly 20% of India's total goods exports, contributing around 2.5% of India's GDP. While the direct GDP hit could be limited, the shockwaves across the export-heavy sectors could disrupt near-term growth, and experts are calling this a big blow for manufacturing hubs, while brokerages expect heightened investor caution. On the other hand, tech services may in fact benefit from a weakening rupee and subdued valuations. And all eyes will now turn to the sixth round of India-US trade talks in late August, which could be critical in de-escalating the trade tensions. So as India braces for the latest in terms of Donald Trump's new tariff wave, WION's assistant editor for foreign affairs, Siddhant Zibal, is tracking the story very closely for us and has sent us this report. Listen in.
Today is 1st of August and Donald Trump's tariffs come into effect. Donald Trump has slapped 25% on India after there was no deal. India, of course, pointed out that it will protect its farmers, its entrepreneurs and MSME sector. We saw the statement by the Indian Commerce Minister Piyush Goyal in the parliament. We also know that tariffs have been imposed on several countries. In fact, Pakistan, with which US achieved a trade deal, got a tariff of 19%. Bangladesh got 20%. There are other countries who have got a tariff as high as 40%, including Myanmar getting 40%. Now, what will be the implications of these tariffs across the world is something that is being closely watched, but we know that Donald Trump had made it clear that this will be one of the cornerstone of his policy and policy related to economics. But what will be the relationship with India is something that will be closely watched as well. US has in the past called India as an important partner, but the commentary given by Donald Trump unravels the 20 years of diplomacy between the United States and India. With video journalist Piyush Siddhant for WION in New Delhi.
For all the latest news, download the WION app and subscribe to our YouTube channel.